What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to another video on the StixGG YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm pretty excited about this one. We're going to start a series, first series that I've ever done on this channel, and that's going to be I'm going to try to play every Megaways game is out on offer there. I know that sounds intimidating, and there's a pretty good chance that we're not going to end up getting to every single one of them, but we're going to try. We're going to try. So without any further ado, we're going to get into the first one, which is going to be Madame Destiny Megaways. For today's video, I decided to kind of just play a few of these that you guys recommended. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw at least 100 spins at each of these and see if we can't get something to go our way. But yeah, I know there's so many Megaways games out there, and I've seen them really go. When they go, they can really, really go. So I felt like it'd be a good way to kind of explore the options as far as slots go. And for the first video, I just literally cherry picked from the comment sections and from the Discord Megaways slots that you guys had been mentioning and wanted me to play. That's going to be decent. 64 back on that. That's real nice. That is real nice. Let's go. But yeah, I just kind of trolled the Discord and the comment section in the YouTube videos and just selected some that you guys had been recommending on a somewhat regular basis. So that's what today's are going to be. If you guys have other Megaways games that you want to see played, please do drop them down in the YouTube comments. Please do drop them in the Discord. I will be trolling all of those on a regular basis, looking for your guys' suggestions, because I am going to need some help figuring out what the hell to play. There is way too many. When you type in Megaways into the search bar, it's a little intimidating. It's a little bit intimidating. So I'm going to need you guys' help as far as that goes. We're getting some pretty darn good Megaways. We're just not getting hits on them, unfortunately. I do like these games, though. I do like these games. And they can definitely cook for you. I think for those that do have a boosted chance possibility, maybe we throw it 50 on the normal and then see how that acts. And then we kind of make a decision from there whether to throw the boosted chance on or not. I don't know. I don't know. This one's not treating us terribly so far. I kind of like the vibes on it. Yeah, there's just so many of these, dude. I was going to try to compile a complete list before filming this one today, and I got about 10 minutes into it before I was like, I'm going to be here until I'm literally gray in the beard if I stick around doing this. So I had to just end up hitting the pivot and going to Discord and seeing what you guys had recommended for me, which, if you're not in the Discord, now is a good time to jump in. Links in the video description, as always. And we're active in there all day, every day, doing a bonus hunt. We're doing a bonus hunt in there, well, tonight. So by the time this is up, we will have already hunted, and we'll have a bonus hunt video for you guys. But those are a really good time if you guys haven't been a part of those. And it definitely helps me a lot, because I have no... There's slots that you guys call out that I've never even heard of. I mean, I'm still so new to this thing that it's, yeah, it's tough. I don't have the encyclopedic knowledge that some of you guys have. I presume that orb is the scatter symbol, and I would imagine that we need 4 of them to get in. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the double chance on, and we'll throw it another 50 and see if it can't go for us on the double chance. Yeah, let's see if it can't go for us here. Hopefully you guys are having a great week so far. Thursday, so we're closer to the weekend than we are to the week, which, again, for most of you is a great thing. For those of us in the service industry, it means that we are rapidly approaching our work week. So shout out all the service industry soldiers that are in here, man. Shout out you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, uneventful, yet extremely profitable weekend. That is my hope for all of you. For all of us, I should say. Hey, a 20 back on that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Not one bit. But yeah, I've just been chilling, man, watching Champions League. My Liverpool squad isn't in it, but I still gotta watch, man. It's still such a... There's very little that competes with Champions League as far as competitive sports go. And we got the Masters going. I mean, what more can you ask for, really? Honestly, that's a decent hit all the way with the Cats. This is what you like to see out of these Megaways games, is a little bit of a persistent tumble like this. When it starts cooking a little bit like that, that's when you know you might be onto something. That is when you know you might be onto something. And that is one thing that I really do like about Megaways games, is they can do a little bit of printing in the base game for you too. I mean, it's not just a bonus or nothing situation like it is with a lot of these other games. They can do a little bit of sustaining for you as far as the base game's concerned. And when you are playing the way that I do, which is, you know, a lot of spins, trying to land a natural bonus, not just spamming those crazy buys like my brother and my cousin do. When that's the way that you play, a game that's going to throw you a little bit of juice back in the base game is worth its weight in gold. Drop a cat in there. Ah. Yeah, it is worth its weight in gold. Second reel wild not hitting is concerning. We're going to need some Megaways to open up at the start in that first and second reel. The 2 symbol, 3 symbol, 4 symbol, we can do better than that. We can definitely do better than that. I know we can. I've seen it. I've literally seen it with my own 2 eyes. But yeah, if your guys' Champions League squads are still in the mix, good luck to you guys. Unless you're in Arsenal. No. No, good luck to you guys, man. That's a really fun tournament. That would be an absolute dream to get to one of those games live someday. I mean, oh, hey, there we go. We're in. Nice. So with the boosted chance, this is a $4 bonus. So let's see what it has for us. We're going to want big spins, big multi. Let's see what the wheel has in store for us today, guys. Okay. A 3x. Give us big spins. 10 spins. 3x is going to be tough. We're going to need re-triggers. We're going to need some stuff to go our way. But, yeah. We're in a bonus, so we got the opportunity. We got a chance. We don't ever sneeze at that. We don't ever sneeze at that on this channel. All right. Second spin. Can we build it a little bit? We're getting a little bit of a juice here. Okay. We're going to need to see that tumble go and those Megaways expand. The double Megaway just ain't cutting it in the first couple of reels, man. We need that thing to be at least 4 or 5 deep for us to really have an opportunity here. Nothing there. We're already halfway in here. Cats are gonna go there. Jacks are gonna go there. Okay. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Jacks go. Anything dropping in that first reel to keep that going? No, it can't. I'd like to see some more symbols there. We get all the symbols, but we don't. Yeah, we're gonna need this to cook a little bit more there. Yeah. See, the tumbles just aren't necessarily going our way. We are getting some hits. I would imagine, yeah, you need 2 orbs at least for the re-trigger. Nothing there on the last one. But 161 back on our first bonus of the day. Not anything to sneeze at, guys. Not anything to sneeze at whatsoever. I think we're going to let these autos ride out. And then I was going to potentially cap it at 100 or 150. I think I was going to do 100 no matter what. 150 if I'm kind of feeling it. And this one's been treating us okay so far, so unless it just completely dies out here, I mean, we haven't had a hit since the bonus. Unless it's looking like it's just going to completely die out on us. We get some jacks there, please. Ah. 1 spin left. Yeah, we're going to throw a 50 more out of respect, man. You know what? Let's throw a 30 more out of respect, because I do want to get to a couple more games today. I don't want to just only play Madame Destiny Megaways. Okay. I like that orb sound. That gunk right in the earlobe. It really lets you know that thing's dropping in there. That's a lot of jacks. Nice. 14 back on that. That's the thing, man, is you're getting a little bit of base game juice. I mean, when it wants to cook you, it's going to cook you. It is a slot machine after all. But you are getting a little bit of base game juice. Oh, man, the 2 orb there hurts. That hurts. Okay, cards. I was going to say, I don't see anything else going there. Yeah, when you get those first 2 reels expanded and you get, you know, whatever max Megaways is there, that's when it can really go your way. That's when it can really go your way. I'd like to see this do a little bit more juice and or potentially get us into 1 more. That would be delectable if that's a possibility. Because the next game up on the Megaways list is... It makes me nervous. I'll just leave it at that. It makes me a little bit nervous. The 2x multi hitting there. I like that you can get the multiplying wilds in the base game. That's... I didn't necessarily expect that. I don't think I'd spun this one before. Maybe in a bonus hunt, but on a bonus hunt, I'm not paying the most attention to every single individual game. Kind of just scatter watching, if you guys know what I mean. Hearts go there. We get a jack in the first reel? Nah. This was a good one, though. As far as Megaways game go, I really did enjoy this. I really did enjoy this one. We got 10 more for it to try to do something for us. If it can't, we will keep it pushing to the next one, which the next one does. There's no two ways about it. It makes me very nervous. It just makes me very nervous. Let's see. 4 left. Maybe just one more tumble here. One more tumble on the way out, even if you can't get us into a bonus. Last chance. Aces go. Anything dropping in? Nah. Still, though, Madame Destiny Megaways was a pretty great way to start off the Megaways feature. Next game we are going to move on to is going to be Buffalo King Megaways. I have been very open and honest with you guys about how I feel in general about buffaloes as an animal. No. About how I feel about buffalo slots, man. I am an IRL casino gambler, and those things absolutely fucking rinse you almost every time. But out of respect for my brother Stan, I believe this is the first slot that he maxed. Out of respect for him, we're going to take a look at the Buffaloes and see if they have something to offer us. If they don't, I will be sending him an invoice. No. I felt like we ought to give it a couple spins just out of respect, man. Because unless I'm mistaken, this is the first slot that he ever maxed. And it was a pretty crazy hit. So I figured we'd give it a shot and see if we can't land into something on it. Yeah, the Buffaloes though, if you guys that are IRL casino gamblers, shout out you. Let me know if you guys have had any decent Buffalo hits in the comments, because I have not. I mean, I've told a story about a good friend of mine who is just straight up addicted to the Buffalo games, and they do nothing but rinse her every single time we're in the casino. And yeah, I feel like they just, I don't know. I feel like they're just outdated and they just can't go anymore. I mean, we're kind of having that experience right now. I mean, we haven't gotten anything to write home about, and the balance is just moving in the wrong direction, unfortunately. It's moving in the wrong direction, certainly. Hopefully we can find something in the second half of these spins. If we can't, I think we're going to go in, invest in the double chance, but I don't know if we stick around after that, because Buffalo games, from my experience, when they want to eat, they are just going to absolutely munch on you like a buffalo roaming the plains. God, dude. Yeah, see, this is, I mean, that is so many symbols to get that payback. That's concerning. Double scatter there. Is this one where you need 3 or 4 to get in? I think it's a 3 scatter. I believe it's a 3 scatter. Can we continue that? I mean, we're not even getting anything worth writing home about here. I got to keep it a whole stack, man. I've seen this go. I literally saw it with my own 2 eyes. I saw the hit my brother had, but maybe he's the Buffalo Whisperer, because I'm certainly not today. So far. It's early yet. We're not going to count our chickens before they hatch, but they certainly seem to be hatching. Let's turn on the boosted chance, and let's throw it another 50, as much as that makes me nervous. Let's see if it can't do something for us. I intend to let these 50s spin out, but I will be honest with you guys. If it just enters into that complete cooking period and we're just getting absolutely spit roasted out there, I might pull the plug on it, because me and the Buffaloes, man, we're not on good terms. It's not quite Zeus level beef, but the only reason it's not is because I don't play it as much. If I played the Buffaloes as much, it would be straight up generational beef. Look at that setup, and we can't even get a tumble on it. I don't even think we've seen continuation yet. Yeah, throw us an eagle, and then we'd be in. Give us an eagle in the first reel. Eagle in the first reel. How are you not? Look at all those eagles, dude. That would have been a crazy hit. That would have been a crazy hit. I mean, that's the best one we've had so far, and what was it, like 25 back, I think? So for that to be the best one we've had, I don't necessarily need to hear that wolf howling in my eardrum. I don't necessarily need to hear that. I think unless this decides to go in a completely different direction than it's gone in so far, we're going to get out of here after these auto spins are done. That's the 3 bonus, so apparently you need a 4th scatter. That's good to know. That is good to know that there's nothing worth getting excited about on this wretched Buffalo game. I swear, man, Buffaloes might be banned on this channel. I have not started a banned list yet. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I just haven't been playing long enough to just develop a deep red hot burning hatred for specific games yet. But we might have to start out a ban list. And Buffalo games in general might be the first entry on it. They will be. Whenever we do start a ban list, unless this thing decides to do something for us that I just don't see it doing, they will be the first entry on the ban list. You can mark my words on that. Dude, this is just, we're not even getting close to anything. Yeah, we're not even getting close to anything on this. I mean, it's got 7 left to try to find anything to even keep me remotely interested. Even just a little bit of a persistent tumble. I mean, I would imagine you can get a pay page in the base game, but apparently not when you're playing on my account. Apparently not. Dude, that is, yeah. We are getting the hell out of there. We're moving on to better vibes. We're moving on to better vibes. We're moving on to greener pastures and better vibes, despite the fact that it's April. We're playing the Christmas Carol Megaways, man. This is, like I said, every single one of these games that I'm playing today are ones that you guys in the community suggested. So yeah, if you guys have stuff you want to see spun, if you guys have games you want to see played, shout them out. Get in the Discord. There's a suggestions channel on Discord. Let me know in there. I'm checking that out on a daily basis, keeping a list, checking it twice, just like Santa Claus. There we go, Christmas Carol. See, that's something that's much better. I mean, at least there's a little bit of mutual respect so far. I mean, it can dry up quickly, but at least there's a small amount of mutual respect so far. We get something to continue this? Nah. Still though, I mean, it's just better vibes in general than the Buffalo. That's for sure. The vibes on Buffalo, between me and Buffalo, are just at an all-time low. But if you guys have stuff you want to see played, get in there and suggest it, or leave it in the YouTube comments. I do read those every day, so I check them out every single day, and I'm more than happy to listen to your guys' suggestions, because I'm just kind of still exploring the whole online gambling world. It's not something that I've done a whole lot of before this, so your guys' suggestions help me a lot, to be perfectly honest with you. I would imagine we're looking for those gold clocks. Maybe it takes 3, maybe it takes 4. There's only one way to find out, and that's to get into a bonus. So let's hope that happens. I would love for that to happen. Kings go there. We get an ace in the first reel. Okay, drop in a couple more clocks. Nah, that's that many tumbles for forced Macarinos back is just I don't know about that, but the vibes are still high. It is the Christmas season, despite the fact that it's April. It is still cold as shit around me. Shouldn't be this cold in April. That's all I gotta say about the weather, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We get the Tiny Tim. We get a queen in the third. Tiny Tim dropping in again. Ah, that could have gone if we got a queen. So we get the 3. So it does take 4 of those magical timepieces to get us into a bonus. So now we know what to look for. We can focus up on it. I do like the vibes of this one. And like I said, the thing about the Megaways games is the appeal to them for me is the fact that they can cook a little bit in the base game. So I think when you're spinning, when spinning is your particular playstyle, like it is mine, you gotta find some stuff that's gonna sustain you at least a little bit in the base game. Otherwise, you're gonna have some real short sessions. And we've had those before, and we all have. We all have. There's no need to revisit those. Kings. Okay. Okay. Oh, nothing continuing that's a little bit criminal. The back of that board was actually halfway decent. It could have done a little something for us if it really wanted to. But it decided against it. Okay. Do we get a king in the first reel to open this up a little bit? Nah. Nah, we get Dr. Death or whatever the hell that guy's name is, dude. I haven't watched Christmas Carol or read the book or the fable or whatever the hell it is in a very long time. So I got no idea what any of these characters are. Okay, we get Dr. Death and the Tiny Tims. I do know Tiny Tim. Everybody knows Tiny Tim, though. You have to be sleeping under a rock to not know him. We're going to throw the boosted chance on. And we're going to get in with another 50 to see if this one can't go for us. I'm liking the vibes, but when the pay, oh man, a 3 scatter off rip, dude. If it's throwing scatters as frequently as it is, this has me slightly excited. The only concern is, it's definitely a conspiracy theory that I have as far as the boosted chance goes. When I feel like it throws you scatters more, so you're getting less hits. And I mean, I guess it does make sense when you're taking a symbol away off the board. But sometimes I feel like it's a drastic difference. So if you guys have that same theory, let me know. I want to know that I'm not the only one out there thinking about stuff like this. A 3 scatter again. Come on now. Continue this a little bit. Nah. Okay. Okay. That's helpful. Okay. No. A Tiny Tim in the first reel would have opened it up. And it would have slid that wild over. Alright. Jacks go there. Ace in the second reel. Nah. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Is sometimes when you throw that boosted chance on, it can just start Drano-ing you. I feel like it just turns the RTP down and turns the scatter symbol frequency way up, which, if you're landing a bonus every couple spins or every, 10, 15, 25 spins, oh my god, dude, another 3 scatter. How many 3 scatters are we going to have to watch? It's getting a little bit painful out here. Can we get a jack in the first reel, please? Open it up a little bit. There we go. Drop in 3. Be weird. Nah. Alright. Got 24 left to try to find something here. If we don't, it's looking a little bit dire. It is looking a little bit dire as far as the Tiny Tim goes. Okay. That's a lot of tinies. Didn't even get our money back on that. That's extremely concerning. That is extremely concerning. Can we potentially see a bonus on this? I mean, that would be great to see. Drop in 2 here, right here. Don't even make us wait. Oh my god, dude. Got 15 left. We're down to our last 15 on this. And then just the way it's heading, I don't know if we stick around, to be perfectly honest with you. We gave it ample opportunity. I feel like giving each of these 100 spins. I mean, I know some of the games can be grinders to try to get into them, but we're trying to sample. We're trying to sample today. And in these Megaways videos, we will be back making more of these. So if you guys have games that you like in the Megaways variety that didn't get featured on this, let me know. Let me know, and we will get to them. That is a guarantee. We will absolutely get to them. We're planning on doing a whole shebang on these. So this isn't going to be the first, or this is the first. It will not be the last in this series. Come on. 2 left. How is nothing hitting there with all those symbols stacked? That is, that's tough. We're going to throw another 10 at it, man. I'm throwing another 10 at it. There we go. That's a little bit more juice back. That's a little bit more juice on top. We're still going to need to see the clocks, though. Still going to need to see clocks coming in. Okay. Yeah, it just, once we boosted that chance up, I don't know. It's either kind of throwing us 3 scatters or nothing, which is concerning. It's certainly concerning when you're trying to land a bonus on it. Now, drop 2 in right here. That cleared a lot of space. Oh my god, dude. And we can't even get a tumble on that? Jeez, oh, peas. Alright. Jacks go there. Okay. It's a decent little juice back, though. These last 10 haven't been half bad. They haven't been half bad. Last one. Alright. Christmas Carol Megaways. We're going to move on. Probably the final one of the videos, which will be Wild Celebrity Bus Megaways. And the thing I like about doing these kind of features is you get to play some super duper scuffed looking games like this. You get to play some super scuffed looking games. We're doing the same thing. We're throwing it 50 autos and seeing if it can't go for us. Okay. What's the theory on this? This is just a bus that we somehow landed on. It does have a dog, which is a comfort. That's a comfort zone for me. But we're going to need to see it cook a little bit. Okay. You got like a stoner guy drinking a Mountain Dew, a grandma knitting, some kind of a rock star singing into a microphone, and like a business Chad. It's an interesting mixture of symbols here. Business Chad goes there. soundtrack on this is very unique. It is very unique. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Ah, it dies there. Yeah, when you get those Megaways that just, when you get one of those where you get a lot of slots and it's just cooking like crazy, that's when you know it can be something really, really special. Yeah, sometimes you can kind of feel it. You can kind of feel it going. Okay. And then you can also feel it when it's kind of going like this. You can also feel it when it's kind of going like this. Oh my god, that's so many Megaways to not get any hit on any of these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one's out of the ones we've played, this one's definitely not my #1 so far. We're gonna give it an opportunity to change my mind. I think we've seen like 3 total scatter symbols so far, that last one included. So I'm not super hopeful of somehow figuring out a way to land into a bonus on this. I would just like to see a couple hits here and there. Okay. I mean, that's a hit. I said a couple just to be clear. There we go. We're in. Respins. So what does this do? We get 5 respins to try to land a scatter, I think. Okay. Drop one in for us. Okay. Nothing on that. Can you drop in a scatter? Don't, like, what's the purpose of this if you're not going to do that? As if, like, a normal bait isn't bad enough, you do this. Can we please get a scatter? I mean, we're not getting any hits. They're baiting the scatter right past us like that. I don't really have words for what's happening on my screen right now. I don't even know if I want to see it. I mean, is this just literally prolonging the fact that you're getting baited? Like, this is the last one. Okay. Last chance here. Absolutely shafted. So there was literally no purpose of that. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. That was just... That actually felt really disrespectful. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you guys. That actually felt really disrespectful. Out of consistency's sake, we're throwing in another 50 unless it decides to drain us all down immediately, which it probably will. So basically, you get a 3 scatter, and then it decides to just bait you for 5 more spins just to prolong the agony. Who decided to do that? What kind of a maniac decided that that was a good idea that people who enjoy slot gaming would want to see? What kind of absolute idiot decided on that? I would love to meet him and punch him straight in the mouth. I would choose violence. I'm not a violent guy, but I would 100% choose violent if I ever met that person. That is just... I don't know, man. Oh, wait, great. Great, we're back in. We're back in for the bait spins. All right. Slow it right nice and down for another bait. Okay, at least we get aces here. At least we get a hit on this one. Can we get some stoners in here? Or maybe even dropping in the scatter? No, we can't get anything. Great. Okay. This is just insane to me that this is even a thing. To be perfectly honest with you. I don't... Who's asking for this? I mean... Who is asking for an extended bait? Oh, wait. There we go. We got the 4th scatter. Give us 6. Why not? Now that you're doing it to us, give us 6. Okay. If it takes more than 4 scatters to get in, the video is going to be over. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Throw a like and subscribe to the video. Love all of you. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. If it takes more than 4 scatters, we are getting the hell out of here. We are getting the hell out of here immediately. Kings are going to connect there. Kings almost all the way. Okay. All right. Aces go. Do we get the Chad? Chads go. Dog. 10s go. Good dog in the 3rd. Okay. All right. Thank God. Thank God. That, what is happening? Okay. All right. So with each hit, the multiplier will increase. We're just going to need this thing to keep hitting for us. We're going to need this thing to keep hitting for us, please. Okay. All right. That's a lot of wilds. That's what you like to see. Drop in some more things here, please. Oh my god, how does with that many open spaces, how does that not go? 4 spins left. Keep this going. All right. Queen in the first. There it is. Lady in the second or Jack in the third. Nothing. Okay, 2 spins left. Nothing goes there. Oh my god, I hate seeing the two Megaways in the first reel. I don't think anything goes there either. 110 back. For how painful that was to get into it, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. We get the guy sipping soda. I will say that we are going to stick around for the rest of these just because of the fact that it got us into it. That was... I almost flipped out, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I almost flipped out when I thought that it was going to take 5 scatters to get in. Let me know what your guys' favorite Megaways games are, though. We are going to... Oh, my God. Look at that many for that not to hit, dude. That could have just gone for days. This could have been a 7-hour video if that decided to hit. But let me know what your guys' favorites are, and I'll add them to the list, and we will absolutely get to them. I mean, we're going to be doing quite a few of these videos. There's so many of these games out there. So, shout them out, and we will 100% get to them. I wonder what that dog... What's that dog symbol hit for? We haven't hit that one yet. I think that's the one symbol we haven't hit yet. Okay. Jax. Can we get Chad in the first? Nah. I still don't know if I'll be back on the bus anytime soon, but I do appreciate the fact that it tried to take care of us a little bit there. It just took a lot of pain to get into it. It took a lot of pain to get into it. We're going to do... We're going to go back to Madame Destiny. We're going to throw it 10 at a $10 size. Bigger cranks than we normally do on this channel. Bigger cranks than I'm necessarily comfortable with. We're kind of at that point in the video that we got to see if we can find something. We got to see if we can make a little bit of magic happen. But appreciate every one of you guys tuning in, man, and showing this channel so much love. Like I said, it means the absolute world to me. So if you guys haven't jumped in the Discord yet, please do. Links in the description. I know I plug it all the time, and you guys are annoyed of it, but I'm going to keep doing it. If you guys like the video, please do subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, like the video. That stuff makes so much of a difference for me as far as YouTube's concerned. So every time you guys decide to do that, it makes a massive difference. So keep going. We're trying to run this thing up to the moon together, man. So I plan on sticking around for the long haul and making this thing really go. And let me know what your guys' favorite Megaways games are, man, because the ones we chose today, I mean, maybe if we would have stuck around with the Madame Destiny, maybe it would have been a little bit different. You never know, though. I mean, that's gambling. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. In the long run, it is going to be a losing proposition. And we saw that modeled today. We absolutely saw that modeled today. So we got 2 more to see if we can find a little bit of magic. No magic to be had. Don't even have enough for a 740. Let's see here. Can we get some cats in the first reel? Keep this going? Nah. We're going to throw it one more $4 spin, and then we'll get out of here for the day, guys. We will be back tomorrow with another video for you guys. Probably going to be doing these Megaways videos once a week, once every 10 days, something like that. So let me know, guys. Let me know what your favorite ones are, and I will add them to the list, and I promise you we will get to them. So until tomorrow, guys, be kind to each other, and I will be back tomorrow with another video for y'all. All right? I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.